It's time for the playoffs. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 9 of this Green Bay Packers Madden 24 franchise series. And today, I'm starting the playoffs here in this Packers franchise here in Madden 24. As last episode of the series was the first game of the regular season, and I filmed that, I believe it was back in February, and the video went up, I believe it was like the last weekend of February, so it's been March, April, May, like 4 months since the last episode. Obviously, I did have like a three month hiatus where I didn't even film a game and video, and then I went like 2.5 months without even playing the PS4. But I was busy, obviously, with school, graduating high school. Then I got my wisdom teeth pulled out like a week after school ended. But then, obviously, a couple weeks ago, I came back from that 3-month hiatus. I did say in the last episode of this series that I was going to film the first game of the regular season, which was the last episode, then a game in the middle of the regular season, and then the last game of the regular season. But because I'm going to college in 2 months, I decided not to do that because I want to try to win a Super Bowl if I can as quickly as possible in this series. Therefore, I didn't film it. Therefore, I decided that I wasn't going to film another regular season game. We finished 10-7. We did win the season opener against the Cardinals. It was like 22-6, I think. So we're 10-7 playing the 9-8 Eagles. We were the 4 seed last year and this year. So I can't remember our record from last year, but I know we were the 4 seed in the NFC. This year, 10-7 and the 4 seed again. Here's the playoff schedule: is Ravens at Jaguars, Vikings at Panthers, Bengals at Broncos, Falcons at Cowboys, Colts at Bills, Eagles at Packers. It's 3 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday. We're the last game on Saturday. And then here's how we did in the regular season. We did win 22-6 in the first game. Then we beat the Vikings 31-13, beat the Bills 28-24, beat the Lions 21-17, lost to the 49ers 38-7. So we were 4-1 in our bye week, but then we lost 3 straight. So we won 4 straight, then we lost 4 straight. We lost to 49ers, Lions, Jaguars, and Falcons, all at home too. We lost by 38-7, then 35-28, 23-20, 31-28. So except for the 49ers game, all 4 of those losses were within a score. Beat the Bears 30-17. Beat the Seahawks 35-31, beat the Texans 28-18, lost to the Titans 20-17, beat the Vikings 33-13, lost to the Colts 31-17, lost to the Cowboys in a playoff rematch from last season 24-21. But then we won the last 2 games up. We were 8-7 after that Cowboys loss, but then we won the last 2 games of the year against the Bears 24-13, and then against the Rams 24-19. So we ended the season on a 2-game winning streak. So we finished the season 10-7. And then here's the playoff picture quickly, as of Steelers and the 49ers are the 1 seeds. So they did the first round bye. And then you have in the NFC, Panthers the 2 seed, Cowboys the 3 seed. We're the 4 seed. Eagles the 5 seed who we're playing. Falcons the 6 seed. Vikings the 7 seed. And then over on the other side, Jaguars the 2 seed. Broncos the 3 seed. Bills the 4 seed. Colts the 5 seed. Bengals the 6th seed, and the Ravens the 7th seed. So you have Vikings at Panthers, Falcons at Cowboys, Eagles at Packers, Ravens at Jaguars, Bengals at Broncos, and then Colts at Bills. 3 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday. Usually there's that game on Monday, but when you get into Season 2, that game is not there. When you get into Season 2, instead of that game Monday, you have 3 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday. Instead of 2 Saturday, 3 Sunday, 1 Monday, you have 3 each day. So we're the last game, like I said, on Saturday. The game's at 8:15 p.m. Eastern. We'll see. The only way that we would get a home playoff game in the next round is if the Falcons and the Vikings both win. Because if that's the case, then we would host the Falcons, and then the Vikings would go to San Francisco to play the Niners. That's the only way we would get a home playoff game in the divisional round. If that doesn't happen, then we're going to be on the road playing somebody. And if the 2, 3, and 4 seeds all win, then we would go to San Francisco to play the Niners. So last year we were the 4 seed, beat the Panthers in double overtime in the wild card round at Lambeau, and then played I believe it was the 1 seeded Cowboys in the divisional round in Dallas, but lost. I think it was by like 3 or 7 points or something like that. But that aside, they have Jalen Hurts, who had 4,689 yards, 36 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. So we'll see. And by the way, the Vikings and the Falcons, who are the 6 and 7 seeds, they both were 8 and 9. So although they finished one game under 500, they still made the playoffs. But that aside, let's play the wildcard playoff game. And by the way, if we win this game, the next episode will be the divisional round. If we lose this game, this season and this series are both over. So the series is over, and the season will be over as well if we lose this game. Let's get it. And we're in 82 overall. They're in 86 overall. But we'll see. We just gotta create some turnovers, don't turn the ball over ourselves, and play sound football. Let's get it. Play tall and hands. The game style is simulation, and the skill level is all pro. Because there's rookie, pro, all pro, and all Madden. I'm on all pro, which is technically the second hardest difficulty in Madden, behind all Madden. Let's watch the presentation. Alan Roach, NFC Wildcard. Here we go, Eagles, Packers here at Lambeau. By the way, it's 6-minute quarters, by the way, 6-minute quarters. So it's a 24-minute game, 4 6-minute quarters. Winner moves on to the divisional round. The loser goes home. As you can see, the other 3 games, or the other 2 games in the NFC side of the bracket, as the Cowboys host the Falcons and the Panthers host the Vikings. Looks like they did the ball first, which I'm perfectly fine with. Anders Carlson, the second-year kicker, is about to kick it off, and the Cowboys did win 28-25 over the Falcons at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So therefore, we won't get a home playoff game in the next round if we even get there. Wind to 6 miles per hour, blowing from left to right. We're on your way here at Lambeau in the NFC Wild Card. And that probably will be a touchback. The final score of that Cowboys game is 28-25. So there's a possibility, as the Bills beat the Colts 28-7. The Bills are 9-8. Colts were 11-5. 11-5 doesn't. Maybe they were 11-5-1 or 11-6. That's still only 17. 11-5 is only 16. I don't know. I must have read that wrong. But the Bills 9-8, Colts 12-5. The reason why the Bills were the home team and they had the worst record is because the Bills were a division winner and the Colts were a wild card team. And the Bills beat the Colts 28-7 in Buffalo. And now here's a run to tackle by Campbell. So the Cowboys beat the Falcons and the Bills beat the Colts in the 2 games before this one. And obviously there's this one and then the 3 tomorrow on Sunday. In this game, there's 3 tomorrow on Sunday. Here we go, and now there's a throw, and it's dropped. 8-9 Vikings at the 12-5 Panthers, and then the 11-6 Bengals at the 11-6 Broncos, and then obviously here 9-8 Eagles at the 10-7 Packers. And now there's a throw. That ball's caught, and is he short? No, he's not. And that's Goddard, 8 yards on 3rd and 8, first down. Yeah, the Cowboys beat the Falcons by 3, and then the Bills beat the Colts by 21. So the Bills are moving on, and the Cowboys are moving on as well. And now here's a run into a melee of people, 1 yard for Gainwell, whoever that is. And then it's 11-6 Ravens at the 13-4 Jaguars. Here's a throw up ball caught by Goddard. And then, like I said, Bengals and Broncos are both 11-6, but the Broncos ended up winning the AFC West. We won the NFC North. We were the only team above 500 in the division. 3rd and 4, and now here's a throw up ball caught Goddard, who has caught all 3 completed passes for Hurts, 2 on 3rd down, and they're at our 44. And now here's a run, and he got about 9. Better chances to get off the field, and in a playoff game, you gotta get off the field when you have a chance. Yeah, Ravens 11-6, Jaguars 13-4, and we lost to the Jaguars. Now here's a 2nd and short, and four rushes, 19 yards for Gainwell. They're at our 29, so they're driving on us. Already halfway through the opening quarter. 2:30 and counting. It's already a 3.5-minute drive and counting. And now here's a run by Gainwell, and he got 4. They're probably gonna, unless they score here in that minute or two, they're gonna take up the whole first quarter. Here we go. We need pressure on Hurts. And Hurts is set, lost the ball, but it's picked up by the offensive lineman, number 74, but then a good tackle by Kenny Clark, because obviously you can't advance a fumble unless you're in the last 2 minutes of each half, which we're not. So it was a good tackle by Clark, because the offensive lineman could have went for 10-15 yards if Clark didn't take him down. 3rd and 9, they're already 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. And now here's a throw, it's caught, but he's well short. And he lost the yard. Good play by Rashawn Gary. And that was Gainwell, lost the yard, and it's going to be a field goal attempt. It's going to be 45 yards from the right hash for Jake Elliott. And the kick by Elliott is right down Broadway. 3-0 Philly, but we held them to a field goal. So good job by the defense. Obviously, they got 2 third down conversions prior to that third down, which obviously we stopped them on that last 3rd down. That sack was a big part. That sack on 2nd down really helped. I wish we got the ball, obviously, on that fumble. But, hey, we held them to 3, and here comes Jordan Love in the Green Bay offense, as that was a touchback, as that Jaden Reed needed because it was about 8 yards deep in the end zone. Here we go. We lost in the divisional round last year. Let's see if we can get farther this year. Obviously, we got to start by winning this game. 5 yards for Jones. That's pretty good. So they didn't take the whole first quarter clock. They took about 5 minutes, though. There's under 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Obviously, we still have Jones in this game. And now here's Jones, and Jones has got the 1st down. And now it'll probably be the end of the quarter because there's 15 seconds left. But maybe not. Yeah, that will be the end of the first quarter. 3-0 Eagles, but the Packers have the football. That's fine. Here we go. 1st down for Green Bay and company, for Jordan Love and company, from the 36. And now here's wide open is Watson, who just stood there about 5 yards in front of the line of scrimmage. 1st down, Green Bay, gain of 15. Into enemy territory. There's Vinny J, the Panthers head coach. But in the last year, beat the Panthers in double overtime, but then lost to the Cowboys. This year, there's a possibility we'll play the Cowboys again. Possibly. Which I'd rather play them than the Niners, because the Niners are the top seed. But we played both the Niners and Cowboys in the regular season, and both lost. But also, that was the regular season. And the Cowboys game was the 49ers game was prior to our bye. And now here's Love, and I'm just going to have to throw it away, as I tried to run it, but he wasn't able to get there. 3rd and 9 now from the Eagles 49. If we get close here, I might consider going for it, but we got the 1st down here. And now here's a throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. That should have been picked off. But it's 4th down, and I'm not a punt it, because if it was like 4th and short, I would go for it, but it's 4th and 9, so. Here's Forby. I'm put some bat spin on it, see if it that'll bat spin, and that'll be down at the 10. So hey, we got him at the 10-yard line. Let's see if we can stop here now. So as number 22 downed it at the 10-yard line, so good punt. That was a good job. If I didn't put bat spin on that, that might have went into the end zone. We did have chances though, and now here's Hurts rolling outside. It's caught by number 16 to tackle by Campbell. Hurts 5 for 6, 33 yards. Not sure who that was. That might have been the running back. I'm not sure. Dana 7, 2nd down and 3. We do get the ball after halftime, and this is a fake fake jet sweep. Ends up being a halfback dive, 3rd and 1. As it's 3rd and a yard from the 19. Let's go, boys. And it's 3rd and 1, and we stopped him! As coming in is Quay Walker. Loss of 2, 4th and 3, and here comes the punt team. As we 3 and out them, unless they faked it or we screw it up. But here's Townsend. That is Jaden Reed. Block, 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 block. And good spin move. Jaden Reed almost got the edge there. He might have went for another 20 yards if he got around the edge. But a good spin. And we take over at the 44, so we'll take it. And now here's Jones. And he got 4. His 4 rushes, 16 yards so far. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half, so it's a quick moving first half. And now here's Jones again, and Jones is bottled up at the 50. 3rd and 4 from midfield. I'm gonna run it again. This might be a mistake, and now here's Jones. It wasn't a mistake. It opens up for Jones. 2-minute warning, 3-0 Eagles, but the Packers have the football on the Eagles side of the 50. From the 36, so he got 14 on that run. And now here's a throw, Musgrave on the cutback, and he's got the first down. Or no huddle here. Let's go double post. I didn't have to do no huddle, but I wanted to. Flag is down. That's probably a hold. And now here's a throw. It's incomplete as Jones was hit and he dropped the ball. But I'm guessing that's holding based on when the flag came out. And yes, it is. It's holding on the right tackle. And it's going to be 1st and 20. So 10-yard penalty. Repeat the down. 1:29 to go. 1st and 20 from the 36. So we're right where we were after that Jones run. And we're still right there as he got no gain. We did the ball after halftime, though, so we gotta do at least 3 here. And now here's a throw, and that was A.J. Dillon, and he got blown up. I'm just gonna run it here and try to get some closer for Carlson, but this is still a long field goal from here. And now here it's Dillon on the run, and he got 1. But the Eagles won't call their timeout, so I'm going to take all the play clock and maybe call a timeout with like 1 second left on it. That's what I'm probably going to do. So I'm just going to wait here and call a timeout with like 1 second left on the play clock. So Dillon got a yard. It's going to be a 52-yard field goal. But the Eagles aren't calling timeout, so I'm just going to shoot this clock all the way down as far as I can do that. So I just have my finger on the timeout button, and I'll press it once we get to about a couple seconds. So there's 7 seconds. Not taking it away, game, no. I'll call it right now. So I called it with 2 seconds left on the play clock, 24 seconds on the game clock. Because I don't want to Eagles. I mean, they'll have a little bit of time, but they could have had more time if they called a timeout, which I would have if I was them. We just got to make this. Wind is going right to left, 6 miles an hour, so just aim a little more right, but not too far. And it's perfect on both ends, and Carlson nails it. Tie game. As he makes it from 52, which who knows if this is real life, he might have missed that. He had struggles last year in real life. But hey, this is a game, or this is a video game. 19 seconds to go, and we're tied at 3. And I tipped this a little bit short, see if he can return it. It's about 3 yards deep, but it's still a touchback. 19 seconds. They have all 3 timeouts. But we do get the ball after halftime, but we still gotta, I'm not playing prevent. We still gotta play out the last 19 seconds. And we gotta... And fake end around. And he got 3 yards. That could be the end of the first half. I'm not going to call a timeout. I only have 2 timeouts anyways. And that's the end. Well, not yet, but 3 seconds. And that is the end of the first half. 3-3 game. So, just 2 field goals here in the first half. 3-3 at the half. 3-3 at the half. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Quick first half. The 3-6 battle already happened. It's a 2-7 battle that's tomorrow in this game. If the Panthers win, then we go to San Francisco. Well, if we win and the Panthers win, we would go to San Francisco. If we win and the Vikings win, we would go to Dallas. If I'm doing my math right. Yeah, if the Vikings win and we win, we would go to Dallas. If we win and the Panthers win, we would go to San Francisco. So if we win this game, we'll either play the Cowboys in Dallas or the 49ers in San Francisco. So we could have a playoff rematch from last year, or we could be playing the top seed. Because the Cowboys are the 3 seed. If we play them, that'll be a playoff rematch from last year. Last year in the divisional round, we would play them again this year in the divisional round if we win and the Vikings win. But then if we win and the Panthers win, then we would play the top seeded Niners. And obviously the Packers have played the 49ers in the playoffs before, a good amount of times. And I don't know, it's been a good amount of years since we actually beat the Niners in the playoffs. And now here's Jones, and he fell forward for 7. His 8 rushes, 38 yards. I mean, this should literally be maybe a 10-3 game, because obviously a lot of running, clock just keeps moving. It's only a 6-minute quarters. If it was a full 15-minute quarter, we'll never know. And here's Jones, and first down. He's got a hold of the ball, because the last few games of the regular season, Jones and company have been fumbling the ball. Like, here we go. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna maybe look for Watson, as he's maybe one-on-one. And now, here's Reed, and caught by Reed. The defender was on his back, but he had inside position. Reed did. First down. Love is 3 for 6. I've thrown the ball 6 times. Now here's Jones! And he got about 8. Now Dylan's in the backfield, and I know give it to the Quadzilla, and the Quadzilla's got 13. Gain of 12, excuse me. Thought it was 13, but 12 technically. Down to the 24. 3.5 to go in the third. And now, here's Love. And I'm just going to have to throw this away again. 3 for 7, 43 yards for Love. .323 to go in the third. This is another run. And now here's Jones. And good fight. He could have got like 2. Instead he got 7. It's like 3rd down and short. So with mesh spot, we got to get to the 9 for the first. Excuse me, the 14 for the first. And now here's a throw over the middle. It's caught by Reed. And there's a flag down, touchdown. But what's the flag? As we'll see if it stands or not. But right now it's a touchdown. But here's the ref. And it's a holding on the offense. And it's a holding on Aaron Jones. It's on a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so that'll set up a 3rd and 1 from the 15. So that was on, I'm pretty sure Jones, on the play, he was out in front. See, he was, when it was taught, right there, you can see the other Packers player there, was blocked in, and then he ended up grabbing the Eagles player. So 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Foul occurred at the 5, so we're back to the 15, but so it repeats the down. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 3rd and 1 from the 15. I'm going to run it now with Jones. Okay, Jones got to about the 2-yard line, but guess what? There's another holding call. That's the 3rd one of the game. This one's on the right tackle. So the right tackle had 1. Now he has 2, and then Jones has 1. Now it's 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Now it's 3rd and 10. So we had a touchdown wiped off the board. Now a first down where Jones got to like the 2-yard line wiped off the board. Here we go, 3rd and 10. And now here's a throw, and it's caught by Witz! And he's got the first down! As Witz makes the catch, gets the first down. This one will stand, as that Witz hasn't really played that much, but he was open there. The Eagles player jumped the route, but didn't jump it quick enough. And now Jones from the 9. And he got about halfway there. Down to the 4. 2nd and goal. Minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. We've taken almost the whole quarter up. And now here's a throw over the middle. It's caught. Musgrave touchdown. This one will stand. And the Packers have their first lead here in the NFC wildcard game. As this one will stand. And that was a good opening drive. Long sustained drive. PAT by Carlson. And the kick by Carlson is good. 10-3 Green Bay. 85 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 10 plays, 62 yards, 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Love was 3 for 5, 35 yards, and a touchdown to Musgrave on that drive. And the Eagles have the ball for the first time in a while, because obviously they had the ball 24 seconds left or whatever in the first half and ran one play. But really, not including that drive, they haven't really done anything. They haven't had the ball, except for that drive, but we're not going to count that drive. They haven't had the ball since they had the ball at their own 10-yard line. Here's a throw. That ball's caught, first down. Hurts sits for 7, 49 yards. Under 1 minute to go in the 3rd. And now a sack! Quay Walker! 2nd and 15. Second sack of the game for Green Bay. And it's 2nd down and long. Now there's a throw. Up ball's caught by Goddard. And he's back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. 15 seconds to go and counting in the 3rd quarter. Now 5, 3, 2, 1. They do not snap it. We head to the 4th quarter. Packers up by 7, but the Eagles have the football. Eagles scored the first 3. We scored the last 10. 6 minutes left here in the NFC wildcard. We're up by 7. Eagles have the ball. Bid 3rd down from their own 42. And Hurts rolls out. Green grass in front of him, and he'll get the first down and more. And he makes a move, and he got 34 yards on 3rd and 10. As we let him get out of containment on 3rd and 10, and he got 34 down to our 25-yard line. That's a season-shifting play right there. And now here's a run, and he got about 6. But man, 34 yards for Hurts. He got out of containment on 3rd and 10, and that changed the complexion of this game. And now Hurts is sacked again. It was a screen, but the screen didn't work out. Quay Walker's 2nd sack on this drive. The Packers' 3rd sack of the game. 3rd and 15. As he lost 11 yards. And now here's a throw. Out ball's caught, and Goddard is short. He got the 9 yards back. It's 4th and 4. You might see him go for it. Yeah, because a field goal, I mean, it would still be losing. There's 4 minutes to go. They're going for it. They lined it to the 15 for a first. 4th and 4. Here's a throw, and it's batted down by Van Ness. And the Panthers take over. That might have been a touchdown if Van Ness wasn't there. But I believe that was Van Ness. Yeah, it was. That one might have been a touchdown if Van Ness didn't bat it down. And we take over at our own 18. 3:52 on the clock. And Jones got 2 yards. 13 rushes, 66 yards for Jones. And now here's Jones. Jones trying to get to the outside. And only got a yard out of that. So we're trying to avoid going 3 and out here. Under 3 minutes to go. I'm going to take the clock down a little bit more. We got it to the 28 and a half. And now here's a throw, and it's caught by Watson! First down! Up to the 43, a huge first down for Green Bay. 2.5 minutes to go. And now here's Jones, and he got 3, and that's going to take us to a 2-minute warning. I'm going to put the tempo to shoot clock here, but that will take us to a 2-minute warning right now. 10-3 Green Bay, and one more first down will probably end this game. Second and 7 from our own 46. One first down should end this game. And that is going to be the first down. It's not over yet, I don't think. The Eagles calling the first time out. They still have 2 more. But we're almost in field goal range still. 1:56 left. And now here's Jones. Jones got this first down. And that should be the dagger here in the NFC wild card as the Eagles sell their second timeout. And this is a defensive showcase. And now here's Jones. And 7 yards, second down and 3. Last timeout called by Philly. The ball carrier on conservative. And now here's Jones. Green grass in front of him. And he's down to the 8, first and goal. He has 117 yards on the ground. And now here's Jones again. And he's down to the 5. I'm still running it. I probably should knee it now. Yeah, I'm going to knee it now. So it's 1 kneel down and this game will be over. And the Packers are moving on. This game was really low scoring, hence the 10-3 game. But a win is a win. As there's 5 seconds to go. We don't have to knee it again. I'm not going to snap it. 3, 2, 1. Packers win. 10-3 the final. As we got past the wild card round, and now we're in the divisional round like we were last year, and we'll be on the road again. And possibly playing the Cowboys again. We'll either be playing the Cowboys in Dallas or the 49ers in San Francisco. But either way, we're in the divisional round. Hopefully this year we can get past the divisional round. Yeah, we had more points, more passing yards, more rushing yards, average 6.5 yards per play. No turnovers for either team. Obviously, this was the majority. I ran it the majority of the game. Obviously, Love had the 1 touchdown for the Packers or for either team was a 3-yard passing touchdown or whatever from Love to Musgrave. Both quarterbacks at under 100 yards passing. 66 yards for Hurts, 83 yards for Love. But, hey, the Eagles didn't really have the ball that much, first of all, because like not including that drive at the end of the first half, the Eagles only had the ball one time in the second half. In total, I think they only had the ball 3 times in this game, not including the one play they ran before halftime, not including that drive. They had 3. The Eagles had 3 drives, not including that one play drive to end the first half, not including that one play drive to end the first half. They had 3 drives. They had a field goal on their first drive, then they punted. They went 3 and out on their second drive and punted, and then on their third drive they turned it over on downs, and then we ran out the last 3 minutes and 52 seconds to secure the win. Love 6 for 10, 83 yards and a touchdown. Hurts not 8 for 10, Love 6 for 10, 83 yards and a touchdown. Hurts 8 for 10, 66 yards. And then rushing, Jones 20 for 121. Gainwell 9 for 33. Dillon 2 for 14. Love had the 1 kneel down, so 1 for -1, and then Hurts 1 for 34. And then receiving, I'll just go Packers. Watson 2 for 36. Musgrave 2 for 14 and a touchdown. And that was from 4 yards out. He had a 10-yard reception and then a 4-yard receiving touchdown, which was the only touchdown for either team in this game. Witz, Dontavian Witz, 1 for 15, and then Jaden Reed 1 for 18. And then obviously he had that touchdown that was wiped off because of the holding. And then defense. No interceptions, but we had Quay Walker, 2 sacks. Darnell Savage had the strip sack that was recovered by the Eagles. He obviously had a forced fumble, but obviously the Eagles recovered that fumble. Tackles for a loss. Kenny Clark had 1. Rashawn Derry had 1. Quay Walker had 1. So, yeah. And then Kitton, obviously. Carlson 1 for 1 with a 52-yard field goal, and then 1 for 1 on extra points. And then, obviously, Jake Elliott 1 for 1 with that 45-yard field goal, the only points the Eagles had in this game, which they scored on their first drive. And then punting, 1 punt, 51 yards for Tommy Townsend, and then 1 punt for 39 yards for Justin Forbes, our rookie punter out of Oklahoma. And this is a low-scoring game. Eagles scored 3 in the first, we scored 3 in the second, and then we scored 7 in the third, and then neither team scored in the fourth. Elliott, 45-yard field goal. Carlson, 52-yard field goal, and then Musgrave, a 4-yard pass from Jordan Love. And then, like I said, neither team scored in the fourth. So, yeah, this might be the lowest scoring game I've ever played on or off camera, because this is the lowest scoring game. Might have been the lowest ever, like I said, on or off camera. But, hey, a win's a win. This also might be the first time I've seen both quarterbacks with under 100 yards passing. But, yeah, like I said, a win is a win. As we'll be playing most likely, unless I'm having a brain fart, we'll be most likely playing either the Cowboys in Dallas or the 49ers in San Francisco, and you guys will find out who we play in the next episode of this series, which will be that divisional round game, and I'll do the closing in the next clip. See you on the other side. And like I said, we'll either be playing the Cowboys in Dallas or the 49ers in San Francisco in the divisional round, so we could either be playing the 1 seed in San Francisco or playing the Cowboys in Dallas in the divisional round for the 2nd straight year. Obviously, we've lost to the 49ers and the Cowboys. We lost to the 49ers at home in the regular season, and then the Cowboys in Dallas in the regular season. But that's the regular season, and now it's the playoffs. And for both of those games, I played the moments. I didn't play the entirety of the game. Obviously, in this case, I will be playing the entirety of the game. So we'll see who we play. Either way, we'll be on the road. And hopefully this year we can obviously pass the divisional round, and hopefully maybe at least to the NFC Championship, if not the Super Bowl. Because I think this team definitely can win the Super Bowl. I just gotta, like I said, play sound football, not turn the ball over, force a few turnovers, or in this case, I didn't force any turnovers, but we didn't turn the ball over ourselves, and I could run the ball because we ran right through the Eagles' defense. And like I said, force a few turnovers, have no turnovers yourself. That's the key. Even if you don't force any turnovers, just don't have any turnovers yourself, and that's what happened here. And we played good defense, and we stopped the Eagles when we had to. I mean, they only had 3 drives, not including that 1-play drive to end the first half. They gave up the field goal, then we 3-and-out them, and then obviously they turned it over on downs on their last drive, thanks to that Lucas Van Ness bat down on 4th down, and then we ran out the last 3:52 and won the game 10-3. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you like this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 10 of this Green Bay Packers Madden 24 franchise series. See you in episode number 10. And eat a lot of bacon. And go Packers. And I'll see you in my next video. See you then.